Hey everyone, my name's Liz. I'm with Maskcara Beauty, and today we're gonna do a video on contour and bronzing. I've decided to kind of do this three-part series. So I've done a highlight, which is already done, as you can see. My highlight's already on. I used my main highlight, my brightening highlight, and kind of broke it down more simpler, because Maskcara Beauty makeup is fantastic. That's one of the reasons I became an artist with Maskcara Beauty, because I was wearing it for a while and I just fell in love with it, because at first it was difficult because it was different, but then it became so much easier as I continued to use it. So it is a little bit of a learning process, so don't be discouraged if you don't get it at first, because I did the same thing. But then I loved it so much, I loved what it did for me, that I completely, I became an artist for them. And I'm not a makeup person, but now I am, and I love it, and I love what it does for my inside and outside. It's just been a great life-changing thing for me. So we're gonna do contour. This is gonna be my contour and bronzing and illuminating palette. It's just a quad palette. This is my contour color. I have two bronzers in here because I find it easier to pick up with two bronzers and an illuminator in here. So we're going to start out with contour. Like I said, I already have my highlight and foundation on. I'm just going to use the blush and bronzer brush because this is my favorite for doing bronzer, and I can use this too. I'm just going to cinch it together to apply my contour. So I'm just going to pinch the ends. I'm going to dip into my contour. I'm using indigo. And I'm gonna start back here by my hairline, hug right under my cheekbone, and just come up kind of in like a little bit of a swooping motion. See that? And I already have my blush on. Normally I would do my contour first, then put my blush on, then blend the two together. So it's kind of gonna be in reverse, but it's okay. We're doing it. Start by your hairline, work your way, hug under that cheekbone here. We're creating a shadow with contour, so we're just defining and adding depth. Okay, and now we're just gonna blend that out. You just wanna buff it with the other end and just kind of blend that out. Blend it into your blush color. You don't want to erase the line completely, you're just buffing it out a little bit because you still want to see that definition. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our forehead. Again, just taking this end, and we're just going to go right up into our hairline, right a little bit below it. I put my highlight color from here down. So right now we're applying the contour above because we want to bring our foreheads down. We don't want to draw attention to way up in here. So we're just creating a shadow here to bring the forehead down. And you can just blend that up into your hairline. Blend it into your highlight that you've already put on below. There we go, that's done. Now we're gonna highlight, let me buff that out just a little bit more. There we go, I went a little too far. You just wanna keep your contour to about here. You don't wanna really go past your smile line here with that. So just keep that in mind when you're bringing that contour in. Okay, now we're gonna go under our jawline. So I'm just gonna go right here. This is to chisel out our jawline, and you can drag it down. The brushes too are so versatile. This is not usually the brush I would use for contouring, but because I'm trying to demonstrate the bronzing and contouring, this is literally my favorite for doing bronzer. I can't imagine, I've done it with other brushes before and they all work great. That's the nice thing about our brushes is you can literally almost use any brush for anything. Plus they're double-ended, so 2 for 1. The price is amazing on them too. So I've dragged my contour down. You can also contour like right here if you want. Kind of chisel that out a little bit. I don't normally do that, but you can do that. Okay. Now let's move on to the bronzing. Like I said, I have two side by side. I used to just have one. That's why that looks like this. That one looks so used and this one is new. So we're just gonna put a little bit on our brush. You can kind of swirl that off on your hand too if you got too much. And then we're just gonna hit the high points of our cheekbones with that. We're just warming up the face and giving it a glow. The bronzing gives it such a nice glow and so much warmth. I highly suggest bronzing, and this looks dark. I mean, this looks very dark, but these are cream makeups and it blends out so beautifully that it may go on dark or you can swirl it off your hand, but it's gonna blend in with your skin so good. And I cannot go out without bronzer now. I would have never worn bronzer before, never, like no joke. Now I can't go out without it on because I feel naked. Sometimes I just wear just bronzer. I don't wear anything else. Whoops, kind of bronzing my necklace right there. When I wear low cut shirts, I always bronze down onto my chest. Always do my neck. You never want your neck to not match your face. However, this makeup is so good and works so well. Very rarely, if I have not done my neck, would I go out and notice, like, you know when you put on foundation before, you'd be like, oh, you have this line or this like so dark up here and your neck's so white. That really doesn't happen with mascara makeup because it's cream and it blends in so well. If you put it on real heavy, yes, that will happen. I'm not gonna lie to you there, but not usually. If you're putting on the right amount, it's gonna blend into your skin so nicely. Last thing, we're gonna use our finger with our illuminator. Illuminator we can put on the high points of our cheekbone. So I'm gonna add some right there. See how it just adds a little bit of shine. A good shine, not an oily skin shine. A little bit right here. A little bit on the tip of your nose if you want. You can put some right here. I haven't done my eyes yet today, but you can put a little bit up here. This is Angel Illuminator I'm using right now, and I just love this color. Put a little bit down here on your Cupid's bow. You can even use it on your lips. I use Pearl Illuminator a lot on my lips, over top my lip color. Okay, a little bit on your chin if you want. So that's it. That is contouring, bronzing, and illuminating. That took like, well, I'm at 7 minutes right now, but I've been talking. So it takes no time at all. Those 4 products and the brush, that's all I needed to get that done. So as always, if you have any questions, this makeup works really well when you have a custom color match. So it's matched to your skin tone specifically. So you can customize your palette. There's never any waste. I would just strongly recommend reaching out to me for a color match if you're interested, or if you just want to shop, you don't want a color match, click the link in my bio, send me a DM, whatever you need, I got you. So thank you for watching and have a great day.